Hi, welcome back to Family and Fit, where we talk fitness and how to integrate it in your busy lifestyle. I'm Malachi.
I'm Ashley.
And so today we're going to be talking New Year's resolutions, what our New Year's resolutions are, and how to follow through along with your New Year's resolution. For those of you who don't know us, we are a YouTube fitness channel. You can find us at Family and Fit. I will be posting this video on Facebook and YouTube, just trying to kind of spread and broaden our audience out. We're primarily a fitness YouTube channel. One of the differences we kind of bring that most channels do not bring is the fact that we have a family. There are a few fitness YouTubers out there that have a family, but we're kind of in like the upcoming of establishing ourselves financially and whatnot. Literally had nothing 5 years ago, and we have 4 kids right now. So we kind of, we came a long way in just these past few years, and we're kind of trying to documenting the grind and also our fitness as well, kind of documenting how we're coming along with our fitness. We've been at it for about a year, and if you want to kind of let them know how long you took off.
6 months.
She was off due to complications in her pregnancy. She had like some varicose vein stuff going on and whatnot. And
the baby tried to come early, contractions at 26 weeks.
She really focuses on the whole pregnancy aspect of things. Her intent was to continue working out while being pregnant. And like a wrench kind of got through in the Kool-Aid whenever she wasn't able to anymore. And so she's going to be focusing a lot on people who are pregnant, snapping back into shape after you've had many kids, and just kind of inspiring people that it is possible and doable. And I focus on kind of just general fitness. I'm going to do a little bit of experimentation stuff with myself on my own body, and that way I can document the results of the different experiments that I'm doing. Like one of the things I'm doing is I'm currently not doing any bicep work or tricep work. I do no bicep or tricep isolations in the whole entire year and 4 months that I've been lifting. I've educated myself for many years on fitness, and I've worked out a few times. I've done a little bit of martial arts stuff, but this year we've really focused on staying consistent, and it is a hard struggle, and it was one of my major fears when I very first started. And that's kind of why I wanted to help you guys with your New Year's resolution. So let's go ahead and jump into how can we help you guys with your New Year's resolution. A major thing that people will do that really just completely screws up their goals, and that is they do not make things a must. You have to make things a must. And what do I mean by that? I'll post Facebook posts and be commenting on YouTube, and people are like, what is must? What is must? And I'll put in all capitalization. And essentially, Anthony Robbins, Tony Robbins, I don't know if you ever heard of him, he's a motivational guy, he gets people on track in life. He will say that people should all over themselves. And essentially what he's getting at with that people just should all over themselves is they say, I should do this, I should do that, or I need to do this, I need to do that. Well, that mindset is not going to get you to follow through with the things that you need to do. So you have to make things a must. You have to prioritize things in a way that nothing comes before it, especially when it's new and it's not part of your habit yet. It's easy to come home and sit on the couch. That's not a new thing you're trying to implement in your life, and it's not a hard habit to try to sustain. So by prioritizing, we're using fitness as the example because this is a fitness channel, but this applies to all things in life. By making it a must, you prioritize it above everything. And I even prioritize it over things that I would not normally prioritize it. And I do that until I have reached a point where I feel comfortable enough that I won't give up and that I won't quit. So essentially, I've given up time with my kids. I've given up time on cleaning the house, let the house get a little bit more dirty. Maybe missed out on a couple hours of work. You know, there's all kinds of things that I made sacrifices for in order to make sure that I stuck with fitness and that I made it my must. You know, it's so important to make the sacrifices on on other things that are very, very important in life. And that's just because you will relapse on fitness or whatever your goal is and won't follow through with it. So you have to prioritize it above everything until you get comfortable. I'm kind of just now getting into being comfortable after a year and 4 months of lifting. I'm just now okay with maybe skipping a day or maybe not getting as good of a workout in, kind of different things like that, because I'm kind of letting go of that fear of that I'm gonna quit. I'm feeling fairly confident this is gonna be a lifetime thing, and I'm just stay consistent with it. As I mentioned that you have to make some sacrifices. I don't think you gotta really feel the fact that you're gonna have to make a sacrifice. I'm not just saying the word sacrifice. You don't know how bad it feels whenever you're walking out the door to go to the gym and your kids they're like, Daddy, don't leave, blah blah blah, and they're going on and on, just like tearing at your heart, and like you want to be there so bad. Like literally, if it wasn't for the logical brain telling yourself I have to do this, I would have stayed home every time, because it tears me apart having the kids. It just tear at me and beg for me to stay home. It's heartbreaking, you know. So those really tough things, getting off the couch whenever your eyes are rolling back in your head because it's 10 o'clock at night and you've been up since 7 a.m. and you're just so freaking exhausted that you can't even move, but you find a way to roll off the couch, down a cup of black coffee or energy drink or whatever it may be, pre-workout to get you pumped up and get you to the gym. But even all that, even all the caffeine and everything, that's not going to get you to the gym. It's you that's got to get yourself to the gym. It's the willpower of just jumping up, getting on your feet, going. Not making excuses. Commit to some type of plan. Be motivated, yeah, definitely. You got to commit to some type of plan. I essentially do a push-pull leg rest, and that allows for a day for me to skip, but no more than a day, because the day that I accidentally skip becomes my rest day. So I really love that because it adds a cushion for me not to get demotivated by missing days, because there's times where you get demotivated and after missing so many days consecutively, you will actually give up just because of that. So after a week of not lifting, you're like, screw it, it's already been a week, I'm never going to stay consistent with this, blah, 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 I'm going to do this all the time, and then you'll just give up. So definitely don't overstay your welcome as far as, just trying to, or don't abuse your rest days, what I'm getting. I hope this was helpful. It was a very simple tip. It was something that's very, very, very simple, but I think it's very, very needed. If you have any questions or anything like that, hit the comments. Definitely hit those comments up, because I really want people to grab a hold of the New Year's resolution and own it. My New Year resolution this year is I think I'm going to give up my rest day. I'm going to give up my rest day, and I think I'm gonna. Can you hear that? I might as well just shit all over myself just now.
You're going.
I know. It's my must.
Yeah.
So I'm essentially gonna make it a must for me to get rid of my rest day and put it in place for trap workouts. I've essentially had no trap focus this entire period of time that I've been working out. I've worked out in ways that have targeted my traps by doing some row style movements with different hand grips, but never really focused and stuck with a plan of doing so. It may be I hit a lift once every 3 months or every 2 months that incorporates a lot more traps than maybe the middle back or the lats. So now I'm going to actually go ahead and add this into my plan where I stay consistent with it, and I'm at least going to give up one of my rest days. I might only hit traps once a week and still have a rest on the 8th day, because push-pull legs rest, that's a 4-day cycle. So 2 cycles of that would be 8 days. So essentially I'd work out 7 days and then take a rest. 7 days and then take a rest.
My New Year's resolution is to lose my baby weight, and with me saying that, I'm 150 pounds now, so I'm going to get down to 100 pounds. That would be my must. I started going back to the gym maybe 8 weeks ago and doing push-pull legs with Malachi. So that's been helping me lose a little bit more weight.
Have you lost any weight since you've had the baby?
Yeah, I was 170 pounds at delivery, and then I dropped down to 160, and now I'm at 150, and I'm pretty much staying consistent with 150 to 147. So I need to do more working out and staying consistent with my working out for me to get down to 100 pounds within a year. It's gonna happen.
For people who don't know, 20 pounds is a significant amount. Even after just having a baby, you lose a lot of fluids and other things that you had in your body when you were carrying the baby. But still, 20 pounds is pretty substantial. You might have lost 5 to 10 pounds probably at most. It's the fitness and the dieting that she's implemented so far that's kind of given her the results she has.
And breastfeeding.
Breastfeeding
helps.
Yeah, breastfeeding helps a little bit. I think breastfeeding adds up to 250 calorie deficit. So it gives you an extra 250 calories that you're gonna lose throughout the day versus somebody who doesn't breastfeed. So if you're looking to get a little advantage on losing some weight whenever you have your baby, you might want to go ahead and breastfeed.
Breastfeed and pump. Breastfeed your baby and then pump right after. It helps your milk supply go up too.
Well guys, I really hope y'all enjoyed this video here. I hope it was informational and helpful and it will inspire you and give you a little tip to keep you in the gym. If you like the content and you want to see more of our fitness stuff and follow along with us over this next year, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We'll put it probably over here somewhere behind me. For this year, I'm going to be doing these trap exercises, and you'll be able to kind of see how I go from having essentially no traps to having some traps. Yeah, the traps that I've obtained right now have been from no focus whatsoever, just doing other movements that happen to target them. So I'm expecting some major gains in my traps this year, and major gains over my entire body, just because I'm still fairly new to lifting. My body's not quite used to. Thank you guys for watching. We really appreciate it. Make sure to comment down below for any questions or anything that you want to know, or maybe just get in the community and maybe let somebody else know something.
Follow along with us, and you'll see major results on my end and his end too with his traps.
You more.
Within a year, I'm gonna be like really fit. That is my goal. Follow along. You'll see major results.
Peace out.
Catch you later.